it is used to create image for a product. So the thing that is done to get a successful branding is that the owner or the proprietor of a good would have to ensure that it has the values and qualities that are relevant to its target market. So it will now emphasize on the feature of its goods that addresses or that meets the expectation and values of the market or consumers. So that is generally what the proprietor of the branded product normally do to ensure that his product is able to make it and is able to succeed. And like I said, it is the kind of branding is very flexible in the sense that it can be the totality of the product in terms of it can be in terms of the taste of the product, it can be in terms of the smell of the product, whatever. So this is also very flexible. I know, and so it is close or similar to what we discussed on that trademark. Now, therefore, it is necessary to now look at this connection between trademark and brands or branding. What is the connection between the two of them? Now, generally, one can say that branding is the term that is used to describe the process of promoting goods, products, and services in the business sector. Is the term that is used. While in the business circle, we'll be talking about branding. In the legal circle, we're talking about trademark. And as part of their relationship, you now see that trademark plays a role with regards to branding. The role it plays is that any brand owner who makes use of trademark will get protection for his brand. And so, like we said, the mark that is used under trademark in association or applied to goods and services are the same marks that are used for branding. So, meaning that what the law requires for branding to become protected is the same as what is stated under the Trademark Act, and that is precisely what branding is all about. So, to that extent, the role of trademark is that it protects brands and branding and gives it a higher status. The ordinary branding does not have what is required to be protected or to enforce the rights of the owner. But if it becomes a trademark, then it will be protected by law. And all the rights, exclusive rights, that will be given to the owner of trademarks will now be a guarantee to the owner of the brand to be able to exclusively exploit his brands without fear of infringement or unhealthy rivalry, let me not say competition. So here we have shown the benefits that trademark confers. We said it confers exclusive rights, or the use of the mark. The proprietor of trademark is able to recover monetary damages from any third party infringer of the trademark. Trademark will serve as an indicator of origin, which the goods from other goods, the same that is intended for branding. And so it also serves as a symbol of quality. And it is an embodiment of goodwill and reputation of the proprietor of the goods and services. And so to that extent, it gives legal coverage to branding. So that's one of the general and major roles of trademark in relation to branding. And as it is said, actually, branding requires in capital sometimes to create. Also, it is a that the brand has acquired is a product of long years labor, long period of labor. So for that, whatever has been invested in terms of money, in terms of labor, in terms of time, all of these can actually be secured, by trademark. And you also know that the kind of right conferred by trademark is such that it can be converted into economic gains, can be converted into real economic gains through licensing and through assignment. So now, having said this, we want to look at what role this now play, will trademark play with regards to the SDG goals. Now, the SDG goals, like we said, the Sustainable Development Goals is more like a call into action by all countries in the developed and developing world. Now, the main goal of the SDG that is relevant to this discussion on trademark is goal number 12. And goal number 12 concerns the need to ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. The need to ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. Now, authorities of countries that have subscribed to these goals have the obligation and responsibility to ensure that consumption pattern is ethical. Consumption pattern is sensitive to sustainable development. The same way as production pattern is sensitive to sustainable development. Now, this means that
Prof. Sir,
products
Prof, you have 2 more
that will
minutes.
be
Sir, Prof, I'm so sorry.
promoted
You have
and
2 more
sold
minutes
to
to
the public
complete the presentation.
are expected to be products that are ethical, products that respect the environment, products that have that that nurtures sensitivity towards the environment. These are the products that will be compatible with the SDGs, especially SDG number 12. Now, because the SDGs are addressed to the whole world, countries, governments, organizations, business sector, non-state actors, individuals, it is addressed to all of these stakeholders. to change their consumption and their production patterns. And so because of this, gradually, the consuming public is already gaining increasing awareness about the need to respect and implement this sustainable development goal, or the need for sustainable consumption and production pattern. And that therefore, this awareness has led to what is known as eco-conscious consumers. Eco-conscious consumers. Consumers who are interested in consuming goods that are friendly to the environment, goods that will promote their health without compromising the
recording in progress,
that will make less use and impose less cost on the environment, and with nevertheless meet the needs of the consumers today. So these are the kind of consciousness that has grown in consumers. So with this kind of consciousness that has grown in consumers, businesses too have recognized it and have started to rebrand. They have been rebranding. So in the name of rebranding now, they have gone green. So you have green branding, you have eco marks. The green branding and eco marks have now also surged up the market value of eco brands, and green brands and eco marks have surged up to very high level, to the extent that the number, the report by EU in 2023 has shown that of the filings that have been made in respect of green trademarks, energy production, pollution control and transportation, all of these have surged up. The trademark filings on them have surged up. So that's to show that businesses are also aware of the sensitivity of consumers, and they are also now responding to it. So, like we said, that trademark is the one that businesses have to use to protect their brands. So, in this same situation, the branding, the green branding, has also been buying eco trademarks to protect their brands. So now there is a surge in this eco brand, green brand and eco marks, such that you now have labels on products showing either green leaves or green, the word green, or the word eco, or the word sustain, or the word the term zero impact. So all of this you will see, or you will see clear water in the labels. All of these are part of the things that are used as brands and are being used also as marks in order to protect. So they are, in some way, they are also a form of, they are trademarks that are used to protect the brands. Now, but this is not without its challenge, and that is precisely where trademark will further assist the SDG in realizing its goals, because It has been shown from reports, research has shown that most of the eco branding or eco mark green branding that has sprung up across the globe, most of them are only making false claims. The claims are not in all cases correct. And so one of the ways by which we can, TM, the trademark, can assist in the realization of the sustainable consumption and production pattern is by refusing applications that are deceptive, application for trademarks that are deceptive. You know, that is part of the trademark provision. So trademarks that are not that are deceptive will not be allowed to be filed. They will be refused. So that's one of the trademark can assist. Other way is that when trademark is creating confusion, so all of our words have been shown on the green branding and eco TM to be happening. So that's why they say that most of the green branding amounts to greenwashing. Greenwashing in the sense that it's just a whitewash, it's a greenwash of the products. The products will need a trademark to not assist in this